Alex Ryder had never been one to follow the crowd. On the bustling trade floor of Station Orion, where merchants and bidders from hundreds of worlds haggled over exotic goods, most people were focused on flashy new ships. Sleek cruisers, golden yachts, and even military-grade patrol vessels lined the auction stage. But Alex's attention was drawn to something completely different. In a dusty corner of the station's auction hall sat a spaceship that seemed almost invisible. Its paint was faded, metal plates scratched, and lights flickered weakly. A small sign hung crookedly from its hatch. Voyager, standard class, functional, mostly. No one was bidding on it. Alex's heart skipped. There was something about this ship that felt alive. Maybe it was the faint hum that seemed to echo through the empty hall, or the way the Voyager seemed to lean slightly toward him as if urging him forward. He ignored the whispers from nearby bidders. "Why would anyone want that old junk?" an alien merchant asked, his multiple eyes narrowing suspiciously. Alex shrugged. Sometimes forgotten things are more valuable than what everyone chases. He approached the Voyager, running his fingers along the scratched metal hull. It felt solid. The structure was older than the newer ships, yes, but it was well built. His instinct screamed that this ship had stories. Stories that had not ended. The auctioneer's voice boomed, calling out the starting price. A few timid bidders glanced toward the Voyager, shook their heads, and walked away. The ship sat there, quiet, waiting. Alex stepped up to the bidding platform, his eyes never leaving the Voyager's cockpit. "I'll bid 100 credits, he said, and the auctioneer looked shocked. 100 credits! For a ship of this size in history, it was practically a steal. "No one else is bidding," Alex said softly, more to himself than to anyone else. Maybe that's a good thing. And just like that, with a gavel strike, the Voyager became his. The hall erupted in murmurs. Aliens whispered behind their hands. Some laughed quietly. "That human thinks he can handle it." One snorted. Alex ignored them. He had no doubts. Not yet. The Voyager's interior was dim and smelled of age and machinery. Dust coated every surface, and the control panels were layered with grime. Some screens flickered weakly. Some didn't work at all. Old wires hung like vines from the ceiling. Alex set to work immediately. He didn't care about appearances. First, he opened the main engine compartment. It was bigger than most standard-class engines he had seen, and surprisingly, the core looked intact. "Well," he muttered to himself, "you've got potential, old girl." He cleared debris, repaired a few broken conduits, and ran initial diagnostics. The ship's AI, long dormant, stirred. "Hello, Captain?" A soft mechanical voice echoed in the cabin. Alex jumped slightly. "Captain?" he asked, staring around. "Yes," the voice said. "I am the Voyager System AI. My logs indicate you are now authorized as Captain Ryder. Shall we begin operational diagnostics?" Alex smiled. "I didn't expect company this soon. But yes, let's see what you've got." The AI systems flickered to life. Screens glowed softly. Lights in the corridors brightened and faint hums vibrated through the floor. It was as if the ship had been sleeping, waiting for someone like him to wake it. He walked down the corridors, inspecting cabins and storage bays. Many of the systems were outdated, but he could see their design was brilliant. The Voyager had been made for exploration, endurance, and adaptability. Alex's mind raced with ideas. He could modernize the ship, replace worn-out parts, and even integrate some of his own custom tech. "This is going to take a while," he said aloud. Though the AI seemed to chuckle softly, days passed and Alex worked tirelessly. He replaced failing circuits, cleaned debris, repaired airlocks, and even polished the exterior. As he worked, he found little surprises. Hidden compartments filled with maintenance tools, old navigation logs from previous captains, and a small collection of preserved food rations from long-ago missions. One night, while cleaning the cockpit, Alex accidentally pressed a panel on the dashboard. A holographic map lit up showing the Voyager's last recorded course. It was a route to uncharted sectors of space, regions few ships dared to visit. "Looks like someone liked adventure as much as I do," he said, grinning. The AI spoke again. "Captain, the Voyager is capable of more than simple travel. Its propulsion system is dormant but functional. I estimate full operational status can be achieved in approximately 75 standard hours of maintenance and upgrades." Alex nodded, his excitement growing. Then we'd better get to work. Word of Alex's purchase spread quickly through the station. Aliens who had once laughed at the human now stopped to watch as he worked tirelessly on the Voyager. Some were curious. Others were skeptical. Humans were rarely known for repairing old alien tech, let alone making it functional again. One day, a wealthy alien merchant approached him. "Why waste your time?" the merchant asked. "That ship is old, its technology is outdated. There are better ships you could buy for double the credits." Alex wiped his hands on a rag and smiled. "Maybe, but this ship has history and it has potential. Most people see what's broken and give up. I see what it can become." The alien shook his many heads, clearly baffled. Humans, always overestimating themselves. Alex ignored him and returned to the engine room. It was late when Alex finally completed the first major repairs. The Voyager's engines purred with life, a low hum that resonated through the floor. Lights in the corridors glowed steadily. He activated the navigation system and watched as the ship's AI ran full diagnostics. "All systems operational, Captain Ryder," the AI announced. "Shall we initiate preliminary flight tests?" Alex's heart raced. He had spent weeks restoring the Voyager, and now the moment of truth had come. "Let's see what you can do," he said, gripping the controls. He activated the main thrusters slowly. The Voyager moved smoothly in the docking bay, surprisingly responsive. Sensors read optimal levels across the board. Alex couldn't help but grin. "This is more than I hoped for," he said. The AI's tone was almost proud. "The Voyager recognizes a capable captain. Together we may surpass our original design limitations." Alex laughed. "I like the sound of that." As Alex sat in the cockpit staring at the stars beyond the station's windows, he realized something profound. The Voyager was more than a ship. It was a challenge, a companion, and a testament to human ingenuity. Where others had seen only a rusty relic, he saw opportunity, adventure, and perhaps even destiny. Outside the window, the station lights reflected off the hull of the Voyager, now polished and gleaming. The stars seemed to call, whispering of unknown worlds, strange phenomena, and incredible discoveries. Alex felt a thrill he had never known before. The journey had not yet begun, but already he knew one thing: this forgotten starship, abandoned and ignored by the galaxy, had found the right human to awaken it. The Voyager rested quietly in the docking bay of Station Orion, its hull gleaming under the station's artificial lights. But inside, the ship was alive in a way that few could imagine. Its dormant systems, long untouched by human hands, were now fully active under the careful guidance of Alex Ryder. Alex sat in the cockpit, fingers tracing the control panels, still marveling at the ship's responsiveness. Every lever, every button, and every touchscreen seemed to respond to his presence. It was as if the Voyager recognized him, not just as a captain, but as someone who understood what it was capable of. The AI, which introduced itself as Oriole, spoke again. "Captain Ryder, initial repairs are complete. Core systems are functioning at 98% efficiency. Propulsion, life support, and navigation are stable. Shall we proceed with secondary diagnostics?" Alex smiled, leaning back in his chair. "Yes, let's see what secrets you're hiding." Oriole's soft holographic interface appeared in the cockpit. It resembled a shifting pattern of light, constantly changing, reflecting the ship's mood or perhaps its thoughts. "Captain, I must warn you," Oriole said, its voice calm and neutral. "Some of my functions were never fully explored by my previous operators. The Voyager has capabilities that may exceed standard human understanding." Alex's eyes gleamed with excitement. "Good, that's exactly what I want to find out." The first system Alex examined was the propulsion core. While standard thrusters were functional, Oriole revealed a hidden warp drive system that had been dormant for centuries. The alien designers had built it for long-distance exploration, capable of reaching uncharted sectors faster than most ships could imagine. "This could take us beyond the known galaxy," Alex murmured, "and I can't wait to see what's out there." Before venturing into deep space, Alex focused on optimizing the ship's basic systems. He replaced worn-out wiring, recalibrated sensors, and even integrated some of his personal modifications. Small drones he had built for repairs now scuttled around the engine room, tightening bolts, cleaning machinery, and installing upgraded processors. Oriole observed silently, but occasionally offered advice. "Captain, your approach is efficient, but I detect a flaw in your energy distribution algorithm. Adjusting it could improve system longevity by 12%. Alex grinned. Thanks, Oriel. You're learning fast. By the third day, the Voyager was not just functional, it was becoming exceptional. Its hull was polished, the cockpit gleamed, and the corridors were spotless. But what thrilled Alex the most was that the ship felt alive in a way that no mere machine should. The AI seemed to anticipate his needs. Lights brightened when he entered rooms, and even the engines purred in a rhythm that matched his own heartbeat. On the fourth day, Alex decided it was time to test the ship beyond the docking bay. He secured all hatches, ran final diagnostics, and prepared for the preliminary flight. Aliens in the station watched curiously as the Voyager, a ship they had once ignored, hummed to life. Oriel's voice cut through the hum of the engines. Captain, all systems are operational. Shall we initiate takeoff? Alex's hands gripped the controls. Let's see what you've got. The Voyager lifted smoothly, thrusters adjusting in perfect balance. Alex guided it out of the station, navigating through the busy docking corridors. Other ships gave way, some in surprise, some in disbelief. Few had ever seen a human pilot take command of such an advanced vessel and bring it to life in a matter of days. Once in open space, Alex tested the ship's maneuverability. It handled better than most modern ships twice its size. Sensors picked up distant asteroids and small debris, and the Voyager dodged each obstacle with grace. This ship, it's incredible, Alex whispered. Oriel's holographic presence shimmered. Captain, I have detected dormant exploration modules that may interest you. They are capable of analyzing cosmic phenomena, mapping uncharted sectors, and even interfacing with other intelligent systems. Alex leaned forward, excitement bubbling inside him. Activate everything. Let's see what the Voyager can really do. The Voyager's hidden systems came to life. Lights danced along the corridors. Scanning devices extended from hidden panels, and the ship's navigation interface displayed vast regions of uncharted space. Alex studied the holographic maps, realizing that the Voyager had recorded voyages far beyond what humans, or most aliens, had dared to explore. This ship has seen things no one else has, Alex said in awe. And now it's showing them to me, Oriel added. Captain, my logs indicate previous missions included contacts with civilizations now lost to time. Some of the technology aboard these ships may be invaluable to our understanding of the galaxy. Alex felt a thrill of anticipation. The Voyager was more than a restored ship. It was a bridge to knowledge, adventure, and discovery. Days turned into weeks as Alex explored the station's outer orbit with the Voyager. He tested the ship's warp systems, practiced long-distance maneuvers, and pushed the ship's sensors to their limits. Each success only increased his confidence, and he began planning more ambitious journeys. One evening, while reviewing the ship's logs, Alex noticed a pattern. The Voyager had recorded a route toward a sector labeled the Lost Corridor. The data was incomplete, but it hinted at ancient structures, rare energy sources, and artifacts that had not been seen in millennia. This could be incredible, Alex murmured. He felt a mix of excitement and responsibility. The galaxy had forgotten the Voyager, but now it was awake, and he was its captain. Oriel's voice was calm but firm. Captain Ryder, entering uncharted sectors may pose unknown risks. However, your skill and resourcefulness are promising indicators of mission success. Alex smiled. I wouldn't expect anything less. Let's prepare for the journey. Before leaving the station entirely, Alex decided to make improvements to ensure the Voyager was ready for anything. He reinforced the hull, upgraded the shields, and enhanced the energy distribution system. Small additions, like improved lighting and more efficient life support, made the ship feel more like a home than a vessel of exploration. Aliens on the station began to take notice. Where they once scoffed at the human who bought a dusty old ship, they now paused in awe. Word spread quickly. A human had fully restored the Voyager, and it was performing beyond expectations. One curious alien engineer approached Alex. How did you do it? He asked, wide-eyed. We studied that ship for decades and never achieved full functionality. Alex shrugged, smiling. Sometimes it's not just about the tools you have, it's about patience, observation, and understanding what's really important. And maybe humans are a little stubborn. The alien nodded slowly, clearly impressed. Finally, the day came to test the Voyager in its first real mission outside the station's orbit. Alex secured all systems, checked communications, and engaged the warp drive. The hum of the engines deepened, the hull vibrated gently, and the stars outside the viewport stretched into streaks of light. The Voyager moved with a grace and power that defied its age. Alex's hands moved over the controls with confidence, the ship responding instantly to every command. Ariel monitored everything, providing data, suggestions, and occasional words of encouragement. As the ship emerged from warp, Alex's sensors picked up a drifting object in a nearby asteroid field. It was old, damaged, and possibly abandoned, but Alex's curiosity was piqued. "Let's take a closer look," he said. The Voyager angled gently toward the anomaly. As they approached, Alex realized it was a small transport ship, long forgotten, its cargo hold still intact. The AI confirmed that the ship contained rare components, possibly valuable or useful for future exploration. Alex carefully maneuvered the Voyager to safely extract some of the components, showcasing human ingenuity, precision, and patience. "This," Alex said with a grin, "is just the beginning." Oriel's voice was calm, but there was a sense of pride. "Captain Ryder, the Voyager has recognized your resourcefulness. Together we may accomplish what others could not even imagine." Alex looked out at the stars, a sense of wonder and excitement filling him. The galaxy was vast, mysterious, and full of potential. And for the first time in his life, he felt that humans could not only survive among the stars, they could thrive. The Voyager, once forgotten and abandoned, was now awake, alive, and ready. And its human captain was ready to take it wherever the universe dared to go. The stars stretched endlessly before Alex Ryder as the Voyager glided through the uncharted sector. The hum of the ship's engines was soothing, almost musical, and the glow of the holographic consoles reflected off Alex's determined face. The preliminary flights had been successful, but this was the first time he truly ventured beyond the safety of the station's orbit. Oriel, the ship's AI, hovered in the cockpit as a shifting pattern of light. "Captain, sensors indicate several anomalies ahead. They are non-standard phenomena, possibly remnants of previous civilizations or natural cosmic events not fully understood." Alex leaned forward, eyes scanning the readings. "Perfect. Just the kind of challenge I like. Let's see what you've got, Voyager." The first anomaly was a cluster of asteroids emitting unusual electromagnetic signals. Other ships would have avoided the area, but Alex knew better. Using the Voyager's enhanced sensors, he mapped a safe path through the shifting debris, maneuvering the ship with precision. "This ship handles better than anything I've ever piloted," Alex said, smiling. "It's almost like it knows where I want to go before I do." Oriel responded with a hint of amusement. "Captain, I assure you my calculations are precise. However, I will admit your intuition has been highly effective." As they navigated the asteroid cluster, Alex discovered a small wreckage hidden among the rocks. It was an old cargo shuttle, abandoned and long forgotten. The hull was cracked and sensors indicated low-level power still flowing. "Let's see what secrets you're hiding," Alex said, maneuvering the Voyager closer. Inside the shuttle, Alex found a cache of alien technology, components long considered obsolete but potentially useful. He carefully salvaged the items and stored them in the Voyager's cargo hold. Each component sparked ideas in his mind, possibilities for upgrades, or enhancements to the ship's systems. "This is exactly why I brought you back to life," Alex murmured to the Voyager. "You can do what no other ship can do." A few hours later, Alex detected another anomaly, a small energy fluctuation in the nearby nebula. Sensors suggested it was a natural phenomenon, but with unusual readings. Most alien ships would have bypassed it, fearing the unknown, but Alex's curiosity drove him closer. "Let's take a look," he said. "We might learn something valuable." As the Voyager approached the nebula, the ship's shields automatically adjusted to protect against ionized gases. Oriel guided Alex through the most stable path, and he marveled at the beauty of the glowing clouds around them. Colors shifted, currents of energy flowed like rivers, and tiny particles danced in the ship's light. "It's incredible," Alex whispered. "Humans don't get to see things like this often." Oriel noted, "Captain, preliminary scans suggest this nebula may contain rare energy particles. They could be used to enhance the ship's systems or provide clean energy for long-term missions." Alex's mind raced with possibilities. "Oriel, prepare the collection protocols. We'll take what we can safely gather." Hours passed as Alex and the Voyager collected energy samples mapping the nebula, and cataloging every detail. Each success reinforced a simple truth. Humans were capable of accomplishing extraordinary things, especially when combined with ingenuity, patience, and the right tools. By the time they finished, Alex had gathered enough data to improve the Voyager's efficiency, potentially increasing fuel usage and energy output by significant margins. The ship seemed to respond to the upgrades, lights flickering in acknowledgement as if pleased by the enhancements. "You're learning fast, Voyager," Alex said, a smile on his face. "We're becoming better together." Oriel's holographic form shimmered. "Indeed, Captain. Our symbiosis is improving system performance at an unprecedented rate." The next challenge came unexpectedly. While navigating a quiet sector, the Voyager's sensors picked up a small derelict station drifting aimlessly. The station was ancient, abandoned long ago, but faint power signatures suggested some systems still functioned. "Let's see what we can learn from this," Alex said, curiosity gleaming in his eyes. The docking procedure was delicate. The station's hull was brittle, its airlock damaged, and one wrong move could destroy the structure entirely. But Alex's steady hands guided the Voyager, and the ship docked safely. Inside the station, Alex discovered old research data stored on memory cores. Most were encrypted, but some had logs of advanced exploration techniques and alien engineering methods. Alex carefully studied them, making mental notes for future upgrades. "This is incredible," he whispered, lost knowledge waiting for someone to find it. "And here we are," Oriel added. "Captain, humans have a unique ability to adapt and learn from incomplete data. Your capacity to integrate these findings into practical use is remarkable." Alex chuckled. "Thanks, Oriel. But this is just the beginning. There's more out there." The days turned into weeks as Alex continued exploring. The Voyager proved capable of extraordinary feats, navigating asteroid fields, surviving energy storms, and even interacting with dormant alien machinery. Each mission tested Alex's creativity, problem-solving skills, and patience. He realized that the Voyager responded to his decisions in ways no ordinary ship could. It seemed to anticipate his intent, adjusting systems automatically to optimize performance. It was almost as if the ship had a mind of its own, one that recognized human ingenuity and trusted it. One day, while analyzing a distant star cluster, Alex noticed an unusual pattern. Signals that appeared artificial but were weak and fragmented. He traced the source to a small, uninhabited planet covered in rocky terrain. "I wonder what left this," Alex said, curiosity tingling. "Let's find out." The descent was challenging. The planet's atmosphere was thin but turbulent, and the surface was jagged. Other ships would have avoided landing entirely, but Alex carefully piloted the Voyager down. The ship's landing gear adjusted to the uneven terrain, and sensors scanned the environment. What they found amazed him: a small, abandoned alien facility, hidden under layers of rock and dust. The technology inside was ancient but sophisticated, with systems designed for long-term survival and energy efficiency. "Humans can make this work," Alex said confidently. "We just need the right approach." Oriel assisted in analyzing and cataloging the technology. Alex carefully extracted components and blueprints, envisioning how he could integrate them into the Voyager. "This ship, it's a treasure chest," Alex said with a grin. "And I'm just getting started." Word of Alex's adventures began to spread across neighboring systems. Humans were rarely known for handling alien technology so effectively. Aliens who once dismissed him were now curious, some even admiring his skills. Alex received a message from an alien scientist. "We've heard of your exploits with the Voyager. We did not believe humans could achieve such results. Perhaps you could collaborate with us in further exploration?" Alex smiled at the message. "Oriel, it seems humans are making a mark out here. Let's see how far we can take it." Oriel's light shimmered in acknowledgement. "Captain, the potential for human ingenuity is indeed remarkable. Together we can achieve what others have long considered impossible." As Alex prepared to leave the planet, he reflected on the journey so far. The Voyager had been abandoned, forgotten, and dismissed by the galaxy. But now, under human guidance, it had become more than just a ship. It was a symbol. A symbol that humans could revive what others considered lost, that ingenuity, patience, and courage could unlock untapped potential, and that one person could change the course of exploration. The Voyager hummed softly as they lifted off, leaving the rocky planet behind. Stars stretched ahead, beckoning with promises of adventure, discovery, and perhaps even challenges beyond imagination. Alex gripped the controls and smiled. The galaxy thought this ship was useless, but together, Voyager and I are going to show them just how wrong they were. Oriel's voice resonated with pride and calm confidence. Captain Ryder, the Voyager has recognized your potential. It is ready for any trial you choose to undertake. And Alex knew it was true. The ship and its human captain were ready to face unknown cosmic phenomena, to explore lost civilizations, and to prove once and for all that humans could not only survive among the stars, they could thrive. The Voyager, once forgotten and neglected, now soared through space with purpose, a testament to human resourcefulness, determination, and hope. For Alex Ryder, this was only the beginning of a story that would inspire the galaxy. The Voyager cut through the darkness of space like a silver arrow, its engines humming with quiet power. Stars stretched endlessly in every direction, distant suns painting faint streaks of color across the black canvas. For Alex Ryder, this vast expanse was not just a playground, it was a proving ground. He had already explored abandoned stations, derelict ships, and strange nebulae. But now, the Voyager's sensors picked up something unusual, a distress signal, weak and irregular, coming from a sector that had been largely uncharted. Most alien fleets avoided the area, considering it too dangerous. But for Alex, danger was merely another puzzle to solve. Oriel, can you triangulate the source? He asked, leaning over the navigation console. Coordinates established, Captain. The signal originates from a small research colony orbiting a gas giant, Oriel replied. The power levels are low. Environmental hazards are present in the surrounding space. I advise caution. Alex's eyes lit up. Caution, yes, but this is exactly the kind of mission we were built for. Let's go see who needs help. As the Voyager approached the sector, the gas giant loomed ahead. Its swirling storms churned violently, and radiation belts crackled around its upper atmosphere. Most ships would have stayed well clear, but Alex navigated carefully, using the Voyager's superior sensors and shield adjustments to chart a safe path. Humans really know how to make the impossible routine, Oriel commented, almost as if admiring the captain's skill. Alex smiled, adjusting the trajectory. Nothing routine about this. It's a challenge, and I like challenges. Through the storms, he finally spotted the research colony. It was a cluster of small stations, all battered and barely functioning. Smoke and sparks drifted from damaged modules. Life support readings were erratic, and the faint distress signal pulsed weakly. All right, Voyager, time to shine, Alex said, tightening his grip on the controls. Docking with the colony required precision. The outer platforms were unstable, and one wrong move could cause catastrophic damage. But Alex guided the Voyager carefully, using thrusters to stabilize the ship. The hull groaned under the strain, but the Voyager responded perfectly, as if it understood the importance of the mission. Oriel monitored everything. Captain, the docking sequence is optimal. Minimal force applied. Systems stabilized. Alex exhaled in relief. Good. Let's get inside and see who we're rescuing. Inside the colony, the situation was worse than the readings suggested. Researchers from multiple species were stranded, their systems barely operational. Some were injured, others exhausted, and many were frightened. Alex immediately sprang into action. Oriel, access the colony's control systems. I need a full environmental scan and life support optimization. Prioritize stable power to the habitats and medical bays. The AI complied instantly, sending commands to stabilize the colony. Power systems hummed back to life and oxygen levels normalized. Researchers who had feared the worst now looked on in amazement. You did this? One of the alien scientists asked, wide-eyed. Incredible. We thought we were lost. Alex shrugged, smiling. Humans are good at fixing what others give up on. Let's get everyone to safety. But the challenge was not over. As Alex worked to stabilize the colony, Oriel's sensors detected another anomaly, a nearby asteroid field, highly unstable, heading toward the colony. Its trajectory suggested that within hours the entire research station could be destroyed. Alex's eyes narrowed. All right, Voyager, let's do this. We're not letting anyone get hurt on my watch. Oriel responded, Captain, the Voyager's propulsion and shield systems are sufficient to divert small asteroids, but multiple large masses may exceed normal limits. Tactical planning is required. Alex thought quickly. Using the Voyager's enhanced sensors, he mapped the field and devised a plan. He would push smaller asteroids aside, then use the ship's precise thrusters to nudge the larger ones onto safe trajectories, all while keeping the colony out of harm's way. "This is what I trained for," Alex muttered. "Time to show them what humans can do." The operation was intense. Alex piloted the Voyager with focus and precision, weaving between massive rocks, activating shields at the perfect moments, and using controlled bursts of thrusters to redirect the asteroids. Oriel calculated hundreds of variables in real time, adjusting energy distribution and suggesting optimal maneuvers. For hours, Alex and the Voyager danced through the asteroid field, each success building confidence. Smaller rocks were pushed aside with ease, medium-sized asteroids were nudged with calculated force, and when a particularly large boulder threatened the main habitat module, Alex engaged the Voyager's hidden propulsion enhancements, creating a carefully controlled shockwave to push it safely off course. The colony's inhabitants watched in awe from their observation decks. They had never seen such coordination between human and machine. Finally, after a tense few hours, the asteroid field passed without damage. The colony was safe, thanks entirely to Alex's skill and the Voyager's capabilities. Exhausted but exhilarated, Alex floated in the cockpit, letting the ship's hum soothe his nerves. "We did it, Voyager. No one got hurt and the colony's safe." Oriel's voice was steady. "Captain, your problem-solving and resourcefulness have exceeded expectations. Humans are truly remarkable in adaptability and ingenuity." Alex smiled at the compliment. "Thanks, Oriel. But I couldn't have done it without you either. You're learning fast." As the colony's inhabitants repaired their systems, several of the alien scientists approached Alex. "We owe you our lives," one said. "And your ship. It's incredible. How is it possible for a human to operate something like this so efficiently?" Alex chuckled. "Humans see potential where others see problems. That's all, and a good ship helps a lot." After ensuring the colony was stable, Alex prepared the Voyager for departure. He had proven that humans could not only survive in dangerous situations, they could save lives, solve impossible problems, and adapt when others might fail. But even as he prepared to leave, Oriel's sensors detected something more. The distress signal had not been fully traced. There was another energy reading nearby, faint but deliberate, suggesting someone or something still needed help. Alex's eyes lit up. "Looks like our work isn't done yet. Let's see what else is out there." Oriel's holographic light shimmered. "Captain, the Voyager's capabilities are unparalleled in this region. I am confident that whatever lies ahead, we can manage it together." Alex grinned. "That's exactly what I like to hear." As the Voyager sped through space toward the new coordinates, Alex reflected on everything they had accomplished. From a forgotten ship in a dusty docking bay to saving an entire research colony, humans were proving their worth not through brute strength but through intelligence, adaptability, and courage. The Voyager itself had grown, responding to Alex's ingenuity. Its systems were not just functional. They were enhanced, optimized, and ready for any challenge. The ship's AI had become a partner, working in harmony with its human captain. Together, they were unstoppable, and the galaxy, full of skeptics who once laughed at humans, was beginning to take notice. Alex leaned back in the cockpit, staring at the distant stars. "The Voyager was forgotten," he said softly, "but we're going to make sure the galaxy never forgets it again." Oriel's voice, calm but filled with a hint of pride, echoed in the cabin. "Captain Ryder, humans have proven time and again that their ingenuity, courage, and determination can surpass expectations. This is only the beginning of what we can achieve together." Alex smiled. "And I can't wait to see what comes next." The Voyager accelerated toward the next adventure, its hull gleaming, its engines humming, and its human captain ready to face the unknown. The galaxy had thrown its challenges, its dangers, and its mysteries at Alex Ryder, and the Voyager had met each one with grace, precision, and human ingenuity. The Voyager glided silently through the vast expanse of space, its polished hull reflecting the faint glow of distant stars. Alex Ryder sat in the cockpit, his eyes scanning the data streams flowing across the holographic consoles. Every mission, every challenge had brought him and the Voyager closer, forging a bond stronger than any human and machine could have imagined. Oriel's voice chimed softly, calm and steady. Captain, sensors indicate a significant anomaly ahead. The readings are consistent with advanced technology, possibly predating most known civilizations. Preliminary scans suggest energy signatures compatible with the Voyager's systems. Alex's pulse quickened. Oriel, do you mean it could be another lost civilization? Or maybe a station with technology beyond anything we've seen? Oriel's holographic form shimmered. Possibly both, Captain. I recommend caution and preparation. Alex smiled. Caution is my middle name. Let's find out what's out there. The coordinates led them to a hidden sector of space previously uncharted in any galactic registry. A massive structure floated silently, bathed in the light of a dying star. Its surface was covered with intricate patterns, geometric designs that seemed to pulse faintly as if alive. It's beautiful, Alex whispered, awestruck, and it looks like no one has touched it in thousands of years. Oriel analyzed the readings. Captain, energy signatures indicate this structure is compatible with the Voyager. There are dormant systems that could enhance propulsion, shields, and even sensor capabilities beyond current limits. Alex's mind raced. You're telling me this ship could become unstoppable? Oriel's light flickered. If integrated properly, yes. However, caution is required. The technology is ancient and delicate. Missteps could cause permanent damage. Alex's grin widened. Perfect. I love a challenge. They approached the structure carefully, navigating past floating debris and fragments of other long-lost ships. The Voyager's sensors mapped everything in real time, detecting weak gravitational fields, energy currents, and unstable surfaces. Steady, Voyager, Alex murmured. We're about to make history. Oriel extended scanning probes, sending them into the structure. Data streamed back, advanced propulsion modules, energy cores far beyond anything Alex had ever seen, and a navigation system capable of charting unknown sectors with perfect precision. This is incredible, Alex said. It's like finding a treasure chest in space. Only this chest can make us faster, smarter, and stronger. Oriel responded, Captain, integration protocols are complex. Careful planning is required to ensure compatibility with Voyager's existing systems. Alex rolled up his sleeves, determination in his eyes. Then let's get to work. For hours, Alex worked tirelessly, calibrating, connecting, and testing each new system. Oriel guided him, projecting data, warning of potential overloads and suggesting adjustments. Slowly, the Voyager absorbed the ancient technology. Shields strengthened, engines roared with renewed power, and sensors became sharper than ever. This ship, it's a masterpiece, Alex said softly. And together we've made it even better. Oriel's holographic light pulsed warmly. Captain, your ingenuity and patience have allowed me to reach my full potential. Together we are ready for any challenge the galaxy may present. Alex smiled. Then let's see what's next. As the Voyager tested its enhanced capabilities, Alex noticed a faint transmission hidden within the structure's logs. It was an old message left by explorers long gone. Captain Ryder, the message began. If you have found this, it means someone with intelligence, courage, and vision has awakened what we could not. This ship and the knowledge it holds was designed to challenge and inspire those capable of rising above limitations. Treat it with care and use it wisely. Alex's eyes widened. Oriel, looks like we weren't the first to see this ship's potential. But we're the first to use it fully. Oriel replied, Captain, humans have demonstrated an unparalleled ability to adapt, innovate, and solve problems. It appears we are fulfilling the intentions of these ancient explorers. Alex leaned back in his chair, looking at the stars. This is bigger than any one of us. The galaxy underestimated humans, and now it's going to see what we can do. Word of Alex and the Voyager had already begun spreading across multiple systems. Aliens who once mocked the human captain now spoke of him with awe. Stories circulated. The human who had restored a forgotten ship, navigated uncharted sectors, saved stranded colonies, and now uncovered ancient technology beyond imagination. Despite the accolades, Alex remained focused. Oriel, fame isn't the goal. Exploration is. Helping others, learning, discovering, that's what matters. Oriel's holographic form shimmered. Agreed, Captain. Humanity's approach to problem-solving, compassion, and ingenuity is remarkable. The Voyager has thrived because of it, Alex smiled. Then let's see how far we can take it. The Voyager's next mission was to explore the hidden sectors revealed by the ancient structure's navigation system. These sectors contained star clusters uncharted by anyone, planets never studied and phenomena never recorded. For Alex, it was an opportunity to push boundaries, to test human ingenuity against the unknown. They encountered shimmering nebulae, where strange energy patterns danced like living lights. Alex carefully collected samples, analyzing the energy to improve Voyager's systems further. The ship responded instantly, optimizing internal systems to harness the energy safely. "This is incredible," Alex whispered. "Humans can turn the unknown into opportunity." "That's our strength," Oriel agreed. "Captain, your adaptability and intelligence have elevated the Voyager beyond its original design. Humans are capable of achievements previously considered impossible." Alex nodded. "Then let's keep proving it." On one distant planet, Alex discovered a community of intelligent beings struggling to maintain their technology against harsh environmental conditions. Other alien fleets had ignored the planet, considering it unworthy of assistance, but Alex saw potential and opportunity. Using the Voyager's advanced systems, he helped stabilize their energy grids, repaired critical equipment, and shared knowledge that would allow the community to thrive independently. "You saved us," one of the beings said gratefully. "We thought we were doomed. How can we ever repay you?" Alex shook his head, smiling. "You don't need to repay me. Humans explore, learn, and help wherever we can. That's all the reward we need." Oriel added, "Captain, your actions have demonstrated a combination of intellect, courage, and compassion unique to humanity. The galaxy is beginning to recognize the value of human potential." The final trial for Alex and the Voyager came unexpectedly. A massive energy storm, unlike anything recorded, erupted near a nearby star system. Its radiation and gravity waves threatened to destroy everything in its path. Most alien ships would have fled instantly, Alex grinned. "Oriel, this is our kind of challenge. Let's see what the Voyager can do." Using the ship's enhanced shields, precise thrusters, and newly integrated ancient technology, Alex navigated the storm. The Voyager responded perfectly, twisting and turning through the turbulent energy fields with unparalleled agility. Oriel calculated each adjustment while Alex made split-second decisions, relying on intuition, experience, and human ingenuity. Hours passed, and the storm began to subside. The Voyager emerged unscathed, faster, stronger, and more capable than ever. "This is it," Alex said, breathless. "We've done it. No one else could have managed that." Oriel's voice shimmered proudly. "Captain Ryder, your skill, creativity, and courage have transformed the Voyager into the most capable vessel in this region of space. Humanity has truly made its mark." As they returned to known space, Alex reflected on everything they had accomplished. The Voyager had been a forgotten ship, abandoned and dismissed by the galaxy. Now, under human guidance, it had become a symbol of ingenuity, courage, and hope. The ship's ancient technology, combined with Alex's skill and determination, had unlocked possibilities no other species could imagine. The galaxy had doubted humans, but Alex and the Voyager had proven that human potential was limitless. For Alex, the journey was not just about exploration. It was about showing that humans could rise above expectations, take on challenges others considered impossible, and thrive in the unknown. Oriel's holographic light pulsed softly. "Captain, humans have left a legacy in this galaxy. It is evident in the Voyager's transformation, the lives you have saved, and the knowledge you have uncovered. Humanity is capable of greatness." Alex smiled, feeling a sense of accomplishment unlike any other. "And we're just getting started." The Voyager accelerated into the unknown, ready for its next adventure. Stars stretched ahead like pathways of opportunity, and the universe itself seemed to whisper promises of discovery. Alex Ryder, a human among countless alien species, had turned a forgotten ship into a galactic marvel. He had proven that humans could not only survive among the stars, they could lead, innovate, and inspire. And as the Voyager sailed into the endless expanse, one truth was clear. The galaxy had never seen humans like this before. A forgotten ship, a determined human, and a bright future among the stars. That was the legacy of Alex Ryder and the Voyager.